Well, I want to welcome you to a quick update of where we are at South Toledo. I am standing at the corner of the Cedarville hallway here, and you can see behind me that some of the colors are put on the wall. In just a second, I'm going to give you a quick shot from this corner so that you can get an idea of what this end of the building looks like. So we're seeing some exciting progress. Those of you who have been volunteering, thank you so much. The contractors who have been out here have been working really hard, and it is our hope that about 1 month from now, we will be prepped or on our way to open for December 10th. Now, that means a lot of details have to be nailed down and figured out before then, as all of the final things, the finishing work gets completed. And so there's a lot to be praying for and a lot of work still yet ahead, but we are super excited about where we are at now, what we're seeing, and how we are progressing so far. Well, we are in one of the vestibules on our way into the auditorium here, and I'll give you a few shots of where we are at inside of the auditorium here in just a minute. But as I said earlier, things continue to progress. One of the things that we want to say thank you for are all the home groups who have come out and decided to help. In the future, if you are a part of a home group and you would like to serve, what we are asking is that you take and send us an RSVP and the number of people that are coming. And then we will ask you as a home group leader to be responsible for your 5 or 6, 8 volunteers or life group leaders that come with you, so that we can assign you a task to hopefully do together from start to finish. One of the things that we've had happen in the past is we've had some teams of volunteers come in, and then people, because of their different schedules, have to kind of leave at different times, and then that leaves an hour or two worth of cleanup and pickup around our facility when the night is over. And so we're trying to limit that as much as possible. So if you could communicate with us, if your life group is planning on being a part of this, we would love that. And we have absolutely loved having any other life group who has come already. We're just trying to be a little bit more systematic with it in the future, especially as we have some detail work that needs to make sure that it is done correctly. And so that's one small request that we would have. But again, we are so grateful for all of you who have come out to help. Take a second and check out the auditorium. Right over there is the opening for the stage. We are standing on the right side of the auditorium, and we will pan across the room. In the back there where you see those 4 squares is the video sound booth area, and then there's another entrance into the auditorium. There's your nursing mom's room, windows right there, but this auditorium should seat around 750 to 760 people. So as you can tell, we've made progress, but we still got a lot of work to do. And so I have one final request that I would love for all of you to consider. Our leadership staff team has been meeting on a weekly basis, and we are committed to taking a meal every week on a day that each of our staff members have chosen to fast, where we're not going to eat. And it might be something different for you, but we would ask you to join us in that. See, everywhere I look in the book of Acts where God does amazing things, His people were committed to asking Him for that. They prayed with boldness. Oftentimes they would fast as a way of saying, God, we want you to be the king of this campus, and we want you to do big things through this place and through us. And so I would ask you to do that. In fact, I would ask you to consider in that time praying for 5 of your neighbors. Maybe people you don't even know. You could go to aries.com if you're familiar with how to use that website. And you could actually look up the names of your neighbors and start praying for them by name for the next 4 or 5 weeks until the campus opens, for those of you who live in South Toledo. And so we believe that God is the one who brings people, and so we're asking big things of Him here. We are excited. We still need volunteers to continue to come out with a whatever needs done attitude. And then ultimately, we cannot wait to see who God brings. He is going to rewrite the trajectory of their life. And so join me in praying for that and participating in that in the weeks ahead. I can't wait for December 10th. We'll see you later.